We're going through a series right now. We just started last week. It's called Spirit-Filled Families. And we started last week with what our part is. And we're going to continue the series next week. And we're going to speak about fathers and mothers and marriage and children. And one of the things that we want to be able to really share with everybody is the need for fathers to be the kind of fathers that God has created us to be. There's a need for a balance, that we need to be men who are strong, yet men who have grace. Men who will discipline, yet men who will love. And so in our culture, of course, we use and we do this form of proclaiming and declaring something, and it's called a Haka. In Hawaiian we call it a Ha'a, and we're about to do this Haka, and it's entitled Ovai Kahaku, and that's translated, who's the king? And so it's a question and answer, and it goes, Ovai Kahaku, who's the king? Yesu, Jesus. Ovai Kahaku, who's the king? Yesu. Navai Keola means by whom is all life given? Yesu. And the last part is, and I need to know this because I'm about to do it in just a second. Auhea Kahaku, where is the king? And when we are born again, he lives inside of us. So we say, Iloko. Then we say, Iloko kapu uvai, inside of my heart is where the Lord lives. And then the very end, the last question is, Hea Hakahana. So now, what are we going to do? Now that we know who the king is, not me, Jesus, now that we know whom life is given, not any of us, but Jesus, what's our response? What are we going to do? And we say, E ola, to live. And so we'd like to share that with you. And then we'll cross that bridge in just a second. So we're going to share this with you. Here we go. Omako. Carry time, Kimo! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Navai Kayola! Yesu! Auhea Kahaku! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Navai Kayola! Yesu! Auhea Kahaku! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Hea Hakahana! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Navai Kayola! Yesu! Auhea Kahaku! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Ovai Kahaku! Yesu! Navai Kayola! Yesu! Auhea Kahaku! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Iloko Kapu! Awe! Hea Hakahana! Hey no! Yesu! Hey! You like that, folks? It's a little different form of worshiping and giving to the Lord, and this is what we're going to do at this time. If you're able, would you stand? Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, how big you are, how small you are. All of us. Aiden, all you folks too. Stand up. If you can stand. This is going to be the first time that we're going to collectively, as a home and as a house, Haka together. Yes, we're going to do this. The kids are like, we're going to do this? Yes, we're going to do this. Okay? So for the men, you just saw how it went. And basically, the most important part is just to say Yesu, which is Jesus. Okay? And you're going to hit your chest, men. It's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And for the women, you're just going to hit your thighs. Okay? Please don't hit your chest. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want any injuries, etc. Okay? So women, you're just gonna hit your hips like this. Ovai Kahaku Yesu. Ovai Kahaku Yesu. Navai Keola Yesu. You'll get it. Okay? And the men will just continue to do this. We're gonna do this collectively. And please hear me. What we are declaring is that Jesus Christ is King. Is that Jesus Christ is King, and that He is here, and that He is the giver of every good blessing, of everything, of life. And our response is going to be that we will live. And we also want to do this with our children as well, because we want to be able to exemplify how men worship and how our culture, how we've been brought up to be men and just to be strong and just to be who God created us to be. Okay, so that's everybody. Young people, are we ready? Yes. I know some people back there. Yes. Like, yeah, we're all young. Okay, amen. Okay, we're going to do this one more time.
Okay.
And don't forget, at the very end, I didn't mention this earlier, but I'll mention it now. When I say, He inoa no, that means in the name of Yesu, Jesus. Okay? Are we ready? Yes. Right. Okay. Let's do this together. County time! County time! Come on! Hey! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Navai kayola Yesu! Auhe akahaku! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Navai kayola Yesu! Auhe akahaku! Iloko kapu uva! Aue! Iloko kapu uva! Aue! Iloko kapu uva! Aue! Hea hakahana eola! Hey! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Navai kayola Yesu! Auhe akahaku! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Ovai kahaku Yesu! Navai kayola Yesu! Auhe akahaku! Iloko kapu uvai! Aue! Iloko kapu uvai! Aue! Iloko kapu uvai! Aue! Hea hakahana eola! Hey! Hey no no! Yesu!